I didn't hear you come in. No, please, sit down. There you go. I was just about to enjoy another great tale from BDACT. We have so many wonderful stories to share, and we'd love to share them with you. What kind of stories do we have? Well, let me tell you, we've got all sorts. We've got mysteries, and we've got comedy, and don't forget musicals, and we've got adventure. And of course, around here we always have drama. What does it cost? Well, it doesn't cost anything. Well, if you can't afford it, please click on the donate button or go to the donate page at bdact.org. We'd really appreciate it. Well, anyways, let's get on with the story.
Hi, I'm Carla Woebbeking, director of this production of The Bear, a farce by Anton Chekhov. Thank you for joining us for BDACT's latest Readers Theater Zoom performance. We're glad you're here. Please remember to like and share our videos and follow us on YouTube and Facebook. Please also click the donate button or visit the donate page at bdact.org if you are able to help us out financially. Thank you. We really appreciate all your support. And now BDACT is proud to present The Bear by Anton Chekhov. The cast would like to introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Kim Doyle, and I play the role of Luka the footman.
Hello, I'm Judy Hein, and I'm playing Elena Ivanovna Popova, a landowning widow with dimples.
And I'm Jim McMillan. I play Grigory Stepanovich Smirnov.
The action takes place in a drawing room in Popova's house. Popova is in deep mourning and has her eyes fixed on a photograph. Luka is haranguing her.
It isn't right, madam. You're just destroying yourself. The maid and the cook have gone off fruit picking. Every living being is rejoicing. Even the cat understands how to enjoy herself and walks about the yard, catching midges. Only you sit in this room all day, as if it was a convent, and don't take any pleasure. Yes, really, I suspect it's a whole year that you haven't left the house.
I shall never go out. Why should I? My life is already at an end. He is in his grave, and I have buried myself between these four walls. We are both dead.
Well, there you are. Nikolai Mikhailovich is dead. Well, it's the will of God, and may his soul rest in peace. You've mourned him, and quite right, but you can't go on weeping and wearing mourning forever. My old woman died too, and when her time came, well, I grieved over her. I wept for a month, and that's enough for her. But if I've got to weep for a whole age, well, the old woman isn't worth it. You've forgotten all are your neighbors. You don't go anywhere. You don't see anyone. We live, so to speak, like spiders and never see the light. The mice have eaten my livery. It isn't as if there were no good people around, for the district is full of them. There's a regiment at Liblov, and the officers are such beauties. You can never gaze your fill at them. And every Friday there's a ball at the camp, and every day the soldiers' band plays, my lady? You're young and beautiful with roses in your cheeks. If you only took a little pleasure. Beauty won't last long, you know. In 10 years' time, you'll want to be a peahen yourself among the officers, but they won't look at you. It'll be too late.
I must ask you never to talk to me about it. You know that when Nikolai Mikhailovich died, life lost all its meaning for me. I vowed never to the end of my days to cease to wear mourning or to see the light. You hear? Let his ghost see how well I love him. Yes, it's no secret to you that he was often unfair to me, cruel, and even unfaithful. But I shall be true till death and show him how I can love. There, beyond the grave, he will see me as I was before his death.
Instead of talking like that, you ought to go and have a walk in the garden. Yes, or else go order Toby or Giant to be harnessed and then drive out to see the neighbors. Oh, madam, dear madam, what is it? Bless you, bless you.
He was so fond of Toby. He used to ride on him to the Korsakins and the Vlasovs. How well he could ride. What grace there was in his figure when he pulled at the reins with all his strength. Do you remember? Toby. Tell them to give him an extra feed of oats.
Yes, madam.
Oh, who's that? Tell them that I receive nobody.
Yes, madam.
You will see, Nikolai, how I can love and forgive. My love will die out with me, only when this poor heart will cease to beat. Aren't you ashamed? I am a good and virtuous little wife. I've locked myself in, and I will be true to you to the grave. And you, aren't you ashamed, you bad, bad child? You deceived me, caroused with me, left me alone for weeks on end.
Madam, somebody is asking for you. He wants to see you.
Oh, but didn't you tell him that since the death of my husband, I've stopped receiving?
I did, but he wouldn't even listen. Says it's a very pressing affair.
I do not receive.
I told him so, but the devil curses and pushes himself right in. He's in the dining room now.
Oh, very well. Ask him in. What manners? Oh, how these people annoy me. What does he want of me? Why should he disturb my peace? Oh, no. I see that I shall have to go into a convent after all. Yes, into a convent.
Fool. You're too fond of talking. Ass. Madame, I have the honor to present myself. I am Grigory Stepanovich Smirnov, landowner and retired lieutenant of artillery. I am compelled to disturb you on a very pressing affair.
What do you want?
Your late husband, with whom I've had the honor of being acquainted, died in my debt of 1,200 rubles and 2 bills of exchange. And I've got to pay the interest on a mortgage tomorrow. I've come to ask you, madame, to pay the money today.
Oh, 1,200? And what was my husband in debt to you for?
He used to buy oats from me.
Oh, so don't you forget, Luka, to give Toby an extra feed of oats. If Nikolai Mikhailovich died in debt to you, then I shall certainly pay you. But you must excuse me today, as I haven't any spare cash. The day after tomorrow, my steward will be back from town, and I'll give him instructions to settle your account. But at the moment, I cannot do as you wish. Moreover, it is exactly 7 months today since the death of my husband, and I'm in a state of mind which absolutely prevents me from giving money matters my attention.
And I am in a state of mind which, if I don't pay the interest due tomorrow, will force me to make a graceful exit from this life feet first. They'll take my estate.
Oh, well, you'll have your money the day after tomorrow.
I don't want the money the day after tomorrow. I want it today.
You must excuse me, I can't pay you.
And I can't wait until after tomorrow.
What can I do if I haven't the money now?
You mean to say you can't pay me?
I can't.
Is that the last word you've got to say?
Yes, the last word.
The last word. Absolutely your last.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much. I'll make note of it. And then people want me to keep calm. I mean, I meet a man on the road and he asks me, "Why are you so angry, Grigory Stepanovich?" Well, how on earth am I not to be angry? I want the money desperately. I rode out yesterday early in the morning and called on all my debtors, and not a single one of them paid up. I was just about dead beat after it all. Slept, goodness, who knows where, in some inn with a vodka barrel by my head. And at last I get here, 70 versts from home, and hope to get something, and I am received by you with a state of mind. How shouldn't I get angry?
I distinctly say my steward will pay you when he returns from town.
I didn't come to your steward, but to you. What the devil, excuse me saying, have I to do with your steward?
Excuse me, sir. I am not accustomed to listen to such expressions or to such a tone of voice. I want to hear no more.
Well, there, state of mind. My husband died 7 months ago. Must I pay the interest or mustn't I? I ask you. I ask you. Must I pay the interest or mustn't I? Suppose your husband's died and you've got a state of mind and some nonsense of that sort, and your steward's gone. Somewhere, and devil take me. What do you want me to do? Do you think I can fly away on a balloon? Or what? Do you expect me to go on the run, my head into the brick wall? I go to Grestov and he isn't at home. Yarosovich has hidden himself. I had a violent row with Karustin and nearly threw him out the window. Matsugo has something the matter with his bowels. And this woman has a state of mind. Not one of the swine wants to pay me. Just because I'm too gentle with them. Because I'm a rag. Just a weak wax in their hands. Yes, just because I'm too gentle with them. Oh, just you wait. You'll find what I'm like. I shan't let you play with me, confound it. I shall jolly well stay here until she pays. How angry I am. My inside is quivering with anger. I can't even breathe. I even feel sick. Waiter! Waiter!
What is it?
Get to me a kvass or water. What a way to reason. A man is in desperate need of his money and she won't pay because, you see, she is not disposed to attend to money matters. That's real silly feminine logic. That's why I never did, and I don't now, like to have to talk to women. I'd rather sit on a barrel of gunpowder than to talk to a woman. I feel quite chilly. And it's all on the account of that little fluff. I can't even see one of those poetic creatures from a distance without breaking into a cold sweat out of sheer anger. I can't look at them.
Madam is ill and will see nobody.
Yeah, get out. Ellen will see nobody. No, it's all right. You don't see me. I'm going to sit here and wait until you give me the money. You can be ill for a week and I'll stay here for a week. If you're ill for a year, I'll stay for a year. I'm going to get my own, my dear. And you don't get me with those weeds in your dimpled cheeks. I know those dimples. Simeon, take them out. Take them. We are not going anywhere at once. I'm staying here. Tell them in the stable to give the horses some oats. You fool, you've got the rear horse's foot tangled up with the reins again. Never mind. I'll give it to him. Never mind. Oh, it's bad. The heat's frightful. Nobody pays up. I slept badly, and on top of everything else, there's a bit of fluff in the morning with the state of mind. Oh, my head is aching. I should have a bit of vodka, what? Yes, I think I will. Waiter! Waiter, vodka!
What is it?
A glass of vodka. Oof. Well, I must say I look well. Dust all over, dirty, unwashed, unkept, straw in my waistcoat. The dear lady will have me taken for a brigand. It's impolite to come to a drawing room in this state, but it can't be helped. I'm not here as a visitor, but as a creditor. And there's no dress specially prescribed for creditors.
You allow yourself to go very far, sir.
What?
Nothing. I really,
Yeah, who are you talking to? Shut up!
The devil come to stay. Bad luck that brought him.
I'm angry today, so angry I think I could grind the whole world into dust. I even feel sick. Waiter!
Sir, in my solitude, I have grown unaccustomed to the masculine voice, and I can't stand shouting. I must ask you not to disturb my peace.
Pay me the money, and I'll go.
I told you perfectly plainly. I haven't any money to spare. Wait until the day after tomorrow.
And I told you perfectly plainly I don't want the money the day after tomorrow. If you pay me the day after tomorrow, I'll have to hang myself tomorrow.
But what can I do if I haven't got the money? You're so strange.
Then you won't pay me now, huh?
I can't.
In that case, I shall stay here until I get it. You're going to pay the day after tomorrow. Very well. I'll stay until the day after tomorrow, and I'll sit here all the time. I ask you, have I got to pay the interest tomorrow or haven't I? Or do you think this is a joke?
Please don't shout. This isn't a stable.
I wasn't asking you about the stable or whether you've got interest to pay or not tomorrow.
Oh, you don't know how to behave before women.
Oh, no. I do know how to behave before women.
No, you don't. You're a rude, ill-bred man. Decent people don't talk to a woman like that.
Oh, what a business. How do you want me to talk to you, huh? Oh, in French? What, eh? Madame, je devais. How happy I am to see you. Pardon, have I disturbed you? Such lovely weather today. And how well you look in mourning.
That's silly and rude.
Silly and rude. You don't know how to behave before women. Madam, in my time, I've seen more women than you've seen sparrows. 3 times I fought duels on the account of women. I've refused 12 women. 9 have refused me. Oh, yes, there was a time when I played the fool. Scented myself, used honey words, wore jewelry, made beautiful bows. I used to love, to suffer, to sigh at the moon, to get sour, to thaw, to freeze. Oh, I used to love passionately, madly every blessed way. Devil take me, I used to chatter like a magpie about emancipation and wasted half my wealth on tender feelings. But now, you must excuse me. You won't get around me like that now. I've had enough. Black eyes, passionate eyes, ruby lips, dimpled cheeks, the moon, whispers, timid breathing. I wouldn't give a brass farthing for the lot, madame. Present company accepted. All women, great or little, are insincere, crooked backbiters, envious, liars to the marrow of their bones, vain, trivial, merciless, unreasonable. And as far as this is concerned, excuse my outspokenness, a sparrow can give 10 points to any philosopher in petticoats you like to name. You look at one of those poetic creatures, all muslin and ethereal demigoddesses, you have a million transports of joy. And you look into their soul and see a common crocodile. But the most disgusting thing of this all is that the crocodile, for some reason or other, imagines that its chevre, its privilege, its monopoly is its tender feelings. Why, confound it. Hang me on a nail 10 feet upwards if you like. But have you met a woman who can love anyone except a lapdog? Oh, when she's in love, she can do anything but snivel and slobber, while a man is suffering and making sacrifices. All her love expresses itself in her playing about with her scarf and trying to hook him more firmly by the nose. You had the misfortune to be a woman. You know from yourself what the nature of a woman. Tell me truthfully, have you ever seen a woman who is sincere, faithful, and constant? You haven't. Only freaks and old women are faithful and constant. You'll meet the cat with the horn or a white woodcock sooner than a constant woman.
Then, according to you, who is faithful and constant in love? Is it the man?
Yes, it's the man.
The man. Men are faithful and constant in love. Oh, what an idea! What right have you to talk like that? Men are faithful and constant. Well, since we are talking about it, I'll tell you that of all the men I knew and know, the best was my late husband. I loved him passionately with all my being, and as only a young and imaginative woman can love, I gave him my youth, my happiness, my life, my fortune. I breathed in him. I worshipped him as if I were a heathen. And what then? This best of men shamelessly deceived me at every step. After his death, I found in his desk a whole drawer full of love letters. And when he was alive, oh, it's an awful thing to remember. He used to leave me alone for weeks at a time and make love to other women and betray me before my very eyes. He wasted my money and made fun of my feelings. And in spite of all that, I loved him and was true to him. I was true. And not only that, but now that he is dead, I am still true and constant to his memory. I have shut myself forever within these 4 walls. I will wear these weeds to the very end.
Weeds. I don't understand what you take me for, as if I don't know why you wear the black domino and bury yourself between four walls. I should say I did. It's so mysterious, so poetic. When some junker or some tame poet goes past your windows, he'll think, oh, there lies the mysterious Tamara, who for the love of her husband buried herself between the four walls. I know these games.
What? Dare you say all that to me?
You may have buried yourself alive, but you haven't forgotten to powder your face.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Please, don't shout. I am not your steward. You must allow me to call things by their real names. I'm not a woman, and I'm used to saying what I think straight out. Don't you shout either.
Not shouting! It's you. Please, leave me alone.
Pay me the money and I'll go.
I shan't give you any money.
Oh, no. You will.
Oh, I shan't give you a farthing, just to spite you. You, leave me alone.
I have not the pleasure of being either your husband or your fiancé, so please don't make scenes. I don't like it.
So you sit down?
I do.
I ask you to go away.
Give me the money. I'm so angry. How angry I am.
I don't want to talk to impudent scoundrels. Get out of this. Aren't you going? No?
No.
No?
No.
Very well then. Luka, show this gentleman out.
Would you mind going out, sir, as you're asked to? You
Who
need...
are you talking to? Shut up. I'll chop you to pieces.
Oh, boy! Oh, what people! Oh, I'm ill! I can't breathe!
Where is Dasha? Dasha?
Oh, they've all gone out to big fruit. There's nobody at home. I'm ill. Oh, water. Oh.
Get out of this now.
Can't you be more polite?
Oh, you are a boar, a coarse bear, a bourbon, a monster.
What did you say?
I said you are a bear, a monster.
May I ask you right now, have you to insult me?
And suppose I am insulting you. Do you think I'm afraid of you?
And do you think that just because you're a poetic creature, you can insult me with impunity, eh? We'll fight it out.
Oh my! Oh, what people! Water!
Pistols!
Do you think I'm afraid of you just because you have large fists and a bull's throat, eh? You bourbon!
Well, we'll fight it out. I'm not going to be insulted by anybody, and I don't care if you are a woman. One of the softer sex. Indeed.
Bear!
Oh, it's time we got rid of the prejudice that only men need to pay for their insults. Devil take it. If you want equality of rights, you can have it. We're going to fight it out.
With pistols? Very well.
This very minute.
This very minute, my husband had some pistols. I'll bring them here. Oh, what pleasure it will give me to put a bullet into your thick head. Devil take you.
Oh, I'll bring her down like a chicken. I'm not a little boy or a sentimental puppy. I don't care about this softer sex.
Oh, gracious little fathers, have pity on a poor old man and go away from here. You've frightened her to death and now you want to shoot her?
If she wants to fight, well, that's equality of rights, emancipation, and all that. Here, the sexes are equal. I'll shoot her on principle. But what a woman. The devil take you. I'll put the bullet in your thick head, huh? Oh, how she reddened, how her cheeks shone. She accepted my challenge. My word. That's the first time in my life I've ever seen.
Go away, sir, and I'll always pray to God for you.
She is a woman. That's the sort I can understand, a real woman. Not the sour-faced jelly bag, but fighter, gunpowder, a rocket. Sorry, I have to kill her.
Dear sir, do go away.
Yes, I absolutely like her. Absolutely. Even though her cheeks are dimpled, I like her. I'm almost ready to let the debt go. And I'm not angry any longer. Oh, wonderful woman. Yes,
Here
wonderful.
are the pistols. Oh, but before we fight, you must show me how to fire. I've never held a pistol in my hands before.
Oh Lord, have mercy and save her. I'll go find the coachman and the gardener. Why has this affliction come upon us?
You see, there are several sorts of pistols. There are Mortimer pistols, specially made for duels. They fire with a percussion cap. These are Smith & Wesson revolvers, triple action with extractors. These are excellent pistols. They can't cost less than 90 rubles the pair. You must hold the revolver like this, eh? Oh, her eyes. Her eyes. What an inspiring woman.
Oh, like this?
Yes, like this. And you cock the trigger and aim. Like this. Put your head back a little. Hold your arm out properly, like that. Then you press this thing with your finger, right? And that's all. The great thing is to keep your cool and aim steadily. Try not to jerk your arm.
Oh, very well. But it's inconvenient to shoot in a room. Let's go into the garden.
Yeah. Come along then, but I warn you. I'm going to fire in the air.
That is the last straw. Why?
Because it is my affair.
Are you afraid? Yes? No, sir. You do not. Get out of it. You come with me. I shan't have any peace until I've made a hole in your forehead. That forehead which I hate so much. Are you afraid?
Yes. Oh, yes. I'm afraid.
Oh, you lie. Why won't you fight?
Because I like you.
He likes me. He dares to say that he likes me. That's the way.
Listen, are you still angry? I'm devilishly annoyed too, but do you understand? How can I express myself? The fact is, you see, it's like this. So to speak. Well, is it my fault that I like you? Eating my hat. Devil take you. I'm smashing mad. I like you. Do you understand? I almost love you.
Get away from me. I hate you.
God, what a woman. I've never seen one like her. I'm lost. I'm done. Fallen into a mousetrap like a mouse.
Stand back, or I'll fire.
Fire then. You can't understand what happiness it would be to die before those beautiful eyes, to be shot with a revolver held in that little velvet hand. I'm out of my senses. Think and make up your mind at once. Because if I go out, we shall never see each other again. Decide now. I am a landowner. I'm a respectable character. I have an income of 10,000 a year. I can put a bullet through a coin toss in the air as it comes down. I own some fine horses. Will you be my wife?
Let's fight. Let's go out.
I'm mad. I understand nothing. Wait, waiter! Waiter! Water, waiter!
Oh, let's go out and fight.
Oh, I'm in love. I'm off my head. I'm in love like a boy, like a fool. Oh, I love you. I love you as I've never loved before. Oh, I've refused 12 women and 9 have refused me, but I've never one. Have I loved as I love you? I'm weak, I'm wax, I'm melted, I'm on my knees like a fool offering you my hand. Shame, shame, I haven't been in love for 5 years. I've taken a vow, but now, all of a sudden, I'm in love, like a fish out of water. I offer you my hand, yes or no. Do you want me? Okay. Very well.
Stop.
Well,
Oh, nothing. Oh, go away. Go away. No, stop. No, no, go away. Go away. I hate you. Oh, no, don't go away. Oh, if you knew how angry I am, how angry I am. My fingers have swollen because of all this. Ah, what are you waiting for? Get out.
goodbye.
Yes, go away. Where are you going? Stop. No, go away. Oh, how angry I am. Don't come near me. Don't come near me. Oh,
Angry I am myself. I'm in love like a student. I've been on my knees. I love you. What do I want to fall in love with you for, huh? Tomorrow I've got to go pay the interest and begin mowing. And here you. Oh, I shall never forgive myself for this.
get away from me. Take your hands away. I hate you. Let's go and fight. Oh.
No, little fathers. Oh, no, no.
Oh, Luka, tell them in the stables that Toby isn't to have any oats at all today.